for some unknown reason. We are here and we're living a lie. How can anyone paint on a smile, knowing we are just waiting to die? Trying to tell us Jesus loves us, heaven is waiting and everything's fine. But we're just too sophisticated, we're medicated and we're just killing time. We will never be the happy ones, you and I are the miserable ones. We will never be the happy ones, you and I are the miserable ones. You and I, we are the miserable ones. You and I, we are the miserable ones. We're on a spaceship and there's just no stopping. Rocket right to a hole in the ground. The day we're born is our first day dying, until it ends on a cemetery mound. We're living misery, the only thing we see is life is torture when death looms nigh. Happiness and sorrow turn to great out apathy, when one day we know that we will have to say goodbye. We will never be the happy ones, 'cause you and I are the miserable ones. We will never be the happy ones, 'cause you and I are the miserable ones. You and I, we are the miserable ones. You and I, we are the miserable ones. Nothing is perfect, no one is happy. 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 Oh, nothing is perfect, no one is happy. No one is perfect, nothing is happy. We will never be the happy ones, 'cause you and I are the miserable ones. We will never be the happy ones, 'cause you and I, we are the miserable ones. You and I, we are the miserable ones. You and I, we are the miserable ones.
What's up, everybody? This is Thomas Christ live. How are you all doing tonight? Got a lot of people in the house tonight. We got Frigsy, we got SM Borthwick, we got Orchestra Eclipse. Oh my goodness. We've got Russ. We've got Joe Glenn. Yeah. All right. We're rocking tonight. It's gonna be awesome. So I gotta tell you, I'm kind of feeling a little shittier than normal. Some of you may have noticed I'm a regular on Pete John's channel, and I usually watch. Thank you, SM. Thank you, Frigsy. I usually watch YML. I was absent from the show yesterday, and I'm very sorry for that. So what I've been dealing with is, for the past, I don't know, month and a half, my foot has been swollen like a motherfucker, and over the past week. Now, I'm the type of person that, like, thank you, Russ, thank you, Jade. I'm the type of person that when it pretty much, like, I have to be almost, like, dying to convince me to go, because I'll come up with any reason to procrastinate going to the doctor. I'm the last person, especially with COVID and everything. Like, I've been staying in the house. I do not leave the house. So for me to go to the doctor is kind of a big thing, and I've been putting it off, and I've been saying, like, oh, the weather's not right. I'll go, when the weather is better, because we've been having a lot of snow and ice and shit. I'll go when the moon and stars align the right way. Well, this past week, like, the swelling from my foot, because it had just been kind of contained to my foot and ankle, and it spread up into my leg. And I'll show you what I've been dealing with. This is what my fucking leg looked like as of yesterday, like that. That's probably not good. Yeah, I need doctor's orders. But yeah, so that's what my leg has fucking looked like yesterday. So anyway, I called about a half hour before YML was supposed to start. I finally got worked up the gumption to call the doctor, and my doctor is kind of a rock star, and like, he's got a lot of patience. It's tough to get in, and I waited on hold for almost 15 minutes. Finally talked to the lady. She's like, yeah, you can come in at like 4 o'clock. It was 2:30. I'm like, I have to take this, because if I don't take it, I probably won't get in until like May or April or something. So anyway, so that's where I was yesterday. I got back just in time to see Jade's awesome 200th show celebration, which was great. But yeah, so that's where I was, and so next week I have to go. They're already putting me on like this crazy water pill to get some of the swelling out of it, and they think it's either lymphedema or a blood clot, which would be kind of bad. So I have to get a scan next week to see if that's the thing. I had this scan before because I had something similar happen on my other leg. So yeah, so it's kind of so we have a bit of a medical theme today. You'll notice in the songs. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with too much more of that. Hey, it's Pain to Forget. How you doing? We're gonna go to this next track. The one you just heard was The Miserable Ones off of Vitality 360. This next one is a song called Eaten Alive, which is not released anywhere, but it's a cool track. We're gonna do it now. So here we go. This is Eaten Alive.
This is exactly why I know I'm gonna die before I ever get to reap my reward. No one is gonna cry, there's no reason to try. My destruction is self-assured. Dig my grave now, I'm almost ready to get in it. I don't think I can last one more minute. My insides bleeding out, I'm done, but I'm fighting just to survive. I feel like I'm going down, and I think that I know I'm being alive. Now it seems the truth is coming out, and I expect the hate of the entire world because I've tried too hard to not get what I want, and you will pay the price. Don't care if you think it's nice. My insides bleeding out, I'm done, but I'm fighting just to survive. I feel like I'm going down, and I think that I know I'm being alive. My insides bleeding out, I'm done, but I'm fighting just to survive. I feel like I'm going down, and I think that I know I'm being eaten alive.
That was Eaten Alive. Here we got Bubba. Bubba's in the house. How are you doing, Bubba? Glad to see you here. So anyway, I did get something cool just the other day. Yeah. See, I can't get off my feet. I'm on my feet 24 hours a day, man. I'm running around this house like a madman doing shit all day. SM Borthwick, thank you, Jade. So anyway, so I got something cool, and I'm going to show it to you now. I'm probably going to do a video on this. I really should, because I don't think too many people have. I'm going to shut these goofy lights off for a second. I got this. This is the M Audio M-Track Duo. This is an interface. This is a two. Let's see if we can get this in the shot here. This is a 2-channel audio interface. Thank you, Joe and Russ. 2-channel audio interface by M Audio. Let me show you the other side of it. All it has is a USB port and 2 1/4-inch outputs. So this is a USB audio interface for, I got this for $69, nice, $69 US off of Sweetwater. So, very cool. And the reason I needed this, because I didn't know when I got this Mac M1, and I got this Yamaha mixer, but I didn't realize I was still going to need a 2-channel mixer to kind of go out because of the way things are. Like, if I want to live stream, like making something in Logic or like GarageBand, because of the way this works, this is only like it's 2 channels out. So if you want to record and also have stuff streaming out, then I have to take audio out of the monitor section of the mixer and then go into another interface to make it work so I can record and then not also be recording what I'm streaming, if you know what I mean. So I had to use both interfaces, and I wanted to have, one of the whole things when I got this Mac was I wanted to have a separate interface to just play with the iPad. And so now I have it. I've been using it with GarageBand. It works awesome. This thing is really light. Like, it barely weighs anything. So, you know, maybe the quality's not the best. I don't know. I mean, all I know is I hook it up and it works. It says it has crystal preamps. I don't know if you can see that. Crystal preamps. I don't know what that is. The preamps may be a little on the quiet side, if anything. And it doesn't have any MIDI input, so I have a separate. I just had this really cheap MIDI USB interface, and I hooked that up to the DJX keyboard. So now I can have MIDI keyboard and 2 channels of audio just for the iPad, which is good. And I could eventually work that into these shows too, which is cool. So yeah, I recommend it. I haven't had a problem yet. If any problems come up, you'll be the first to know. So anyway, we're going to go on to the next track. Vitality. This is off of Vitality 360. This is basically the title track. So here we go.
The world's leading medical scientists will never find a cure for this. Emergency, emergency, no prescription for vitality. Emergency, emergency, I need a cure for this mortality. Emergency, emergency, no prescription for vitality. Emergency, emergency, I need a cure for this mortality. Emergency, emergency, no prescription for vitality. Emergency, emergency, I need a cure for this mortality. Emergency, emergency, no prescription for vitality. Emergency,
That was Vitality. Off of Vitality 360. I'm gonna drink some tea. I got some Earl Grey happening tonight. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Frigsy. Thank you, SM Borthwick. Thank you, Bubba. All right. Thank you, Russ. So we're gonna go into this next song. So Vitality 360, when I made it, thank you, Joe. Was an album that was like a lot of songs that I've written, and I have another one off of another album coming up later. But I kind of grappled with this whole idea of death, and this crazy thought that occurred to me that we're all kind of like, hey, Cody, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. So we're all kind of just hurtling full speed toward impending death. And it's kind of a freaky thing when you really think about it. I try not to think about it too much, but I end up thinking about it way too much. So anyway, this is the second to last track on Vitality 360. It's called A Beautiful Death.
Eternal and we're not blessed. The seeds are planted deep inside our breast. There is a bomb ticking in our chest. A beautiful life into a beautiful death. We're not eternal and we're not blessed. The seeds of living deep inside our breast. There is a bomb ticking in our chest. A beautiful life into a beautiful death.
That was A Beautiful Death off of Vitality 360. Thanks, Bubba. Thank you, Cody. Thanks, Frigsy. And Cody says, sorry he hasn't been in the live streams. Been busy with schoolwork and internet ain't the best. Well, I can certainly sympathize with that. Frigsy says that's a great song, Tom. Imagine that being remixed Nick Cave style. That could really work. Actually, yeah, that's a cool idea. I might have to try that. Thank you, Russ. So we're gonna lighten the. Thank you, Joe. We're gonna lighten the mood a little bit after that one. This is one I've never released before and I've never performed before. It's probably a little out there, but we're gonna try it. This song is called Big Drugs. We're going to get into the drugs portion of this live stream, and we're going to start with this one. So, yeah, I think I recorded this around 2013 or so. Or no, I think it's 2011, actually. This was 2011. So, here we go. This is Big Drugs.
Getting smaller cause the drugs are getting bigger. 13-year-old boy got his finger on the trigger. Father's in jail and the mother is a whore. Brothers in the army fighting in a war. Turn on the news, forecast apocalypse. Sweating up the pounds with the Botox lips. Radio, drive time, sports, death, weather. Gonna need big drugs just to keep yourself together. Gonna need a big prescription. Chemicals without restrictions. Legalize all the biggest ones. Please supply some big drugs. Big drugs, big drugs, big drugs. Open up your mouth and take some big drugs. Yeah, big drugs, big drugs, big drugs. Life's a big drag and I come for big drugs, yeah. Celebrities go wild on every talk show. We just want to see how nuts they will go. Budget deficits and mental disabilities. Our politicians showing off all their abilities. Getting drunk on power at the tea parties. Media controlling slave TV. God hates us and we hate God. It'll take big drugs to fight the jihad. We're gonna need a big prescription. Chemicals without restrictions. Legalize all the biggest ones. Please supply some big drugs. Big drugs, big drugs, big drugs. Open up your mouth and take some big drugs.
That was Big Drugs. Song from 2011. Some dated references in there. We're talking about the Tea Party, but yeah, we kind of saw what that all evolved into. Anyway, thank you, Frigsy. Thank you, Russ. I was gonna catch my breath a little bit. Whew. Anyway, so we're gonna keep with that theme. There's another song, and I haven't done this one ever. Thank you, SM. This one's called Prescription Entertainment, and this was off of my album that never happened called the One Day album. Thank you, Bubba. Yeah, so I tried to make an album in one day, and it didn't happen, and I actually lost a lot of the source files from it. So, like, I even had to re-transcribe the lyrics because I didn't have those. In fact, what did I do with the lyrics for this one? Do I have them open? I hope I do. Probably don't. Well, we're gonna have to find those lyrics because I just transcribed them, and I know I have them. So let's see. Go in here. Everything on iCloud Drive. If you're not using iCloud Drive, that should be the way to go. There it is. Huh, there we are. I think it was here. I think it was just hiding. Anyway. So yeah, so this one's called Prescription Entertainment. And if you pay attention, thank you, Joe, it's definitely an ode. I will have to say this song is certainly inspired by one of my all-time favorite bands, and I definitely recommend you listen to them if you haven't. There's a band called My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. They're an old school industrial band, but they did some different stuff, and they did a lot of stuff kind of like this, which was really like psychedelic. So yeah, if you haven't heard My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult, I definitely think you should check them out. Probably my favorite album by them is I gotta go back and forth, but I might say Sexplosion. Hit and Run Holiday is a good one to start with because it has almost a kind of commercial sound to it. So anyway, we are going to do this one, Prescription Entertainment. Here we go.
Everyone knows. You can have that shit. Prescription entertainment. I need a brain rearrangement.
And it freaked me out so hard.
Bitch was strung out.
And it freaked me out so hard.
Bitch was strung out.
And it freaked me out so hard.
Bitch was strung out.
And then fucking
I saw spiders.
prescription entertainment. It leaves me in amazement. Prescription entertainment. I need a brain rearrangement. Prescription entertainment. Prescription entertainment.
Hydrocodone, get high. Get high. Oxycodone, get high. Percocet, get high.
Prescription of
Get
news.
high. Get high. Heroin, get high.
And then all you do is feel good, and the end.
That was prescription entertainment. That's a fun one. I like that one. Yeah, Frigsy, yeah. I just found some random video of somebody singing in Arabic on YouTube. That's all those samples were just random stuff I found. Thank you, Frigsy, by the way. Thank you, Bubba. Those are just random samples that I found on YouTube, and this was back in a time, thank you, SM, when you could speak openly about things like this on YouTube. Because now if you try to make a video about any of this, they'll take it down. But yeah, back then, it was the Wild West, man. People were making, thank you, Russ, crazy videos, and I sampled some of them. I wish I had saved a lot of these videos, because there was other crazy stuff in them that I didn't. Thank you, Joe. There was other crazy stuff in these videos that I didn't even sample, and now they're all deleted. So, anyway, yeah, that was a fun one. So, I've had throughout my life, not make any secret about difficulties I've had with breathing problems, and on my latest album, Virus Infect, and I thought with all the COVID-19 stuff going on, it would make sense to write a song kind of just about that. It's a little humorous, maybe a little not at the same time, but anyway, so this song is called Bad Lungs. So here we go. This is Bad Lungs off of Virus Infect from last October.
Bad lungs. Life isn't much fun when you've got bad lungs, bad lungs, bad lungs. Unable to run, you still lose when you've won. Bad lungs, bad lungs. Your cigarette break is a fatal mistake. Bad lungs, bad lungs. From the house to the car seems way too far. Bad lungs, bad lungs. Put you down on your ass, you fall down in the grass. Bad lungs, bad lungs. or shout, it might just knock you out. Bad lungs, bad lungs. You're not in a race, but you still can't keep pace. Bad lungs, bad lungs. You're wondering why, and you're starting to cry. Bad lungs, bad lungs. You're saying, hey, wait, going downhill and straight. Bad lungs, bad lungs. You're just singing along, but it's all going so wrong. Bad lungs, bad lungs. When trees sway in the breeze, you're beginning to wheeze. Bad lungs, bad lungs. All of a sudden you care about the quality of air. Bad lungs, bad lungs. Well, life isn't much fun when you've got bad lungs, bad lungs.
So yeah, that's Bad Lungs off of Virus Infect 2020 album that is going to be horribly dated pretty soon, because eventually, you know, we're not going to have to deal with coronavirus or anything, so there'll be a few songs that will remain, but a lot of it will be gone with the wind. You know, nobody will want to hear that stuff. Anyway, so we're gonna go back to, and thank you, Frigsy. We're gonna go back to Vitality 360, and I think I mentioned before, you know, a lot of that album revolves around. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, SM. A lot of that album revolves around the fear that and thank you, Jade. Yeah, it's a timestamp, Russ. Exactly. Yeah, we're never gonna forget 2020, as much as we may want to, and extending into 2021 too. Anyway, so this Vitality 360 was about my fear of death, and probably the one thing that I fear the most in life is death, ironically. So I wrote this song because, you know, back in those days, and this was this album came out in 2007, I was living a little bit of a wilder life than I do now. And so this song is called Don't Want to Die Tonight. So we're going to go do this one. Because I wanted to have fun, but I also didn't want to die. So, like, those two things don't always go together.
Isn't too far. Mama, let me see
just don't want to die tonight. It still holds true. I don't want to die tonight. That would be good. Anyway, we're gonna go on. Yeah, everybody is in favor of not dying. So I think that's a plan. I think we can execute that plan going forward. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work forever. And thank you, SM. Yeah, it's not gonna work forever. It's eventually that plan is doomed to fail. Thank you, Jade. I hope that I keep saying I hope science is working on. Thank you, Joe. I hope that science is working on ending death. I think that should be a goal. Oh, thank you, Sion. Yes, Sion has noticed the improved camera. Here's to not dying. Let's not die. That's a good idea. So yeah, I got when I got this Mac M1, I also got a Nexigo 1040p camera. So or 1080p, I think it is. I don't whatever. You know what that is. Anyway, thank you, Russ. So yeah, I got the new camera, and I think it's looking pretty good. I think this camera was only Jade only needs another 10 years. I certainly hope it's more than that, Jade. But anyway, yeah. So the camera was only about $40. Just in case things get really bad with your leg or your master's available anywhere. They're in various computers. That's something I always worry about, like what's gonna happen with all this music and stuff. I don't know. I hope you guys, so you used to know this guy, and he used to do these songs on the internet, and some of them were okay, some of them weren't terrible. So yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I always think about that. I think about social media, like nobody knows any of the passwords to get into any of my social media, so like, yeah, it's a much clearer cam. Exactly. I think so, Jade. I don't know if it does do we think it stands up to the Logitech with the 940 or 990, whatever they are, C990s, I think. Yeah, that's the question. I think it does, because it's a lot cheaper. I think because the Logitechs were in this $60-$70 range, and or at least maybe $50. But this was only like $40, so not even that. I don't think, maybe like 35, something like that. So anyway, got a few more songs here. I'm gonna do this next one. This is off of Pathetic Disgrace from 2014. This song's called I'm a Bore. So here we go.
Dead of fame, space for a head. I am sickly I'm growing tired and old. Produce, pay for and sleeping in the waste of it all. Jump from the ledge, I was destined to fall. Suffered these years, now I'm flat on the ground. You don't wanna hear it, so just turn down the sound. I'm a boy halfway dead, a blank space for a head. I am sickly and sad, lost almost all that I had. I'm a bore and a creep, I did it so much to reap. I'm growing tired and old, produce, pay for and sold. I'm a boy halfway dead, a blank space for a head. I am sickly and sad, lost almost all that I had. I'm a bore and a creep, I did it so much to reap. I'm growing tired and old, produce, pay for and sold. Yeah, yeah.
So there it is. That's I'm a Bore off of Pathetic Disgrace. What are we talking about? You can set up Facebook to have people take over it, says Jade Star. Cause has a couple people listed on hers. Let's see. Russ is getting cremation with his iPads. You have a lot of iPads, Russ, and I know about you and your iPads. Let's prefer to be put out to sea and make everyone get on a boat. I like that one. I don't know what I wanted to do at one point in time. Thank you, Frigsy SM Russ. I wanted to be cryogenically preserved. Thank you, Joe, which is probably not surprising considering the rest of my worldview about things. I'm not sure about that one anymore. First of all, the expense of it, and how am I gonna, I'm not fucking Walt Disney, so I probably can't make that one happen as much as I would like to. So I don't know. I really don't. At a point, I don't really care because I won't be here. So you do whatever you want. Do you want to? So maybe what might be cool would be to have me taxidermied, so I could just be like stuffed, and then somebody can put. But the only thing is that other than Amelia, I don't really have my wife. I don't really have any successors. So maybe there's other family that would take my taxidermied body and just stuff it in a corner, or just mount it. Or Frigsy would like to be sent into space. Freak out at some aliens at some stage. Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually not a bad idea because we're running out of room on Earth to put bodies. So we might have to start just shooting bodies up into space. I've thought that's a potential solution to all of our garbage. We just have to make sure the garbage goes way to where it can't come back and rain down on the Earth. But if we could just shoot garbage way out into the universe, it's infinite. I don't know. Because we're running out of a place to put all our crap. So, as much as we like to talk about recycling and, we haven't really done a great job of that kind of thing. So, I don't know. Maybe we just need to shoot the garbage up into space. So anyway, I got a few more songs here. This next one, this is called Don't Take Me There. And this one doesn't really fit with any kind of a theme or anything. I'm just going to do it because I had it stuck in my head earlier this week. So here we go. This is Don't Take Me There. This is also off of Pathetic Disgrace.
bottom of the stairs. You cannot tell why I kicked you down. Maybe it was an overreaction to the way that you pushed me around. Free to believe it's what they deceive. You can preen your angel wings. I will forever turn from the light. I will seek out darker things. Light a candle and say a prayer. I pray you never try to take me there. Might need my bleed, but it will not bend. So nothing matters in the bitter end. My hands make fists, but they do not fold. I won't believe the greatest lie ever told. At the bottom of the stairs, has God now forsaken you? An accidental pseudo-model reality window to view. My faith dissolved along with the girl. The angel was taken away. The last time I ever prayed led to my becoming a prey. Nothing's good and nothing's fair. Don't you ever try to take me there. I need my bleed, but it will not bend. So nothing matters in the bitter end. My hands make fists, but they do not fold. I won't believe the greatest lie ever told. This delusion is great beyond measure. It is as plain as the nose on your face. There's nothing sacred, nothing that you must treasure. I step in shit and not a sacred place. All the ancients that never existed must think we're just as stupid as we look. And you would think with how much I've been beaten, I'd put my trust in some holy book. I awakened to the liar forever. Took 16 years to get halfway here. The empty flames of eternal torment were extinguished when I lost all fear.
That was "Don't Take Me There." It's a song about the moment that I realized that the things that I was told as a child weren't true. Probably at this point, 20 some years ago. Anyway, I just had the song in my head and I needed to do it. I don't know if you ever have that where you just have a song in your head and you need to like listen to it or you need to perform it, you know, even if it's to nobody, you just need to get that song out. That's what happened there. And thank you, Russ. And yeah, Frigsy said, love the production on this on your headphones now. Oh, you're listening on headphones. I get it. Thanks. Thank you, Joe Glenn. All right, so we have 3 more songs left to go. Playing a pretty full set tonight. So the next one is All Gone Wrong. And this is off of Regaining Composure from 2012. So here is All Gone Wrong.
Riding on the backwards horse, drunk yet feeling low. Fool's gold mind, Alzheimer's mind, a fatal rodeo. Suffocated black lungs, gas, sulfur dioxide air. Through tomorrow's viewfinder, keep seeing nothing there. Headless tail, this epic fail. Need prayer that goes unheard. Bible that keeps rambling like we need more senseless words. Stumble into the shot, but never notice the gun. It's too late, the blood escaped. I'm going nowhere, yet I run. And I'm all but gone now. The Lord is hitting strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. Maggots wait their food while worlds float along. The worst keeps getting worse and it's all gone wrong. The plan was foolproof, ironclad. It never had a chance. The death clock was ticking down while I practiced my war dance. Condom children never cry about genosperm or suicide. I wish I could have joined them too, but I cannot say I've never lied. This world so pleased to beat you that its pleasure has been all mine. It roots deep into the nerves and it twitches of your spine. Broken need, scab disease, displayed for all to see. The hate me movement is spread.
strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. The maggots wait their food while worlds float along. The worst keeps getting worsened and has all gone wrong. Animals are gone now. The Lord is hitting strong, much more than I imagined. It has all gone wrong. The maggots wait their food while worlds float along. The worst keeps getting worse and has all gone wrong.
Fuck.
That's all going wrong. That's all going wrong. Off of Regaining Composure in 2012. So anyway, we got 2 more songs here. I'm gonna try to get through them real quick. Thank you, Frigsy. This next one we heard just a couple weeks ago, and I just like it, and I kind of wanted to do it again. This song is Every Train Wreck is Beautiful, I Guess. Thank you, Joe Glenn. Thank you, SM. So this is Every Train Wreck is Beautiful, I Guess.
yourself, I died with nail marks in my palms. It seems that you see in me a dictator. Cruel and unflinching when selfish demands. The truth is I'm not disguised as a stranger, and I carry nothing but gifts in my hands. But every train wreck is beautiful, I guess, as long as it's just in your mind. Does the wreck go away that's inside your head upon the day that I die? But every train wreck is beautiful, I guess, as long as it's just in your mind. Does the wreck go away that's inside your head upon the day that I die?
That was Every Train Wreck is Beautiful, I guess. Thank you so much, Jade, Joe, Glenn, Sion, SM, and everybody that was here tonight. I really appreciate that. If you haven't, please subscribe and click the bell icon. Remind you when we're going on. Of course, we go on every Friday, or I go on every Friday. See, I do it all the time. Facebook.com/Thomas Christ Music, Twitter.com/Thomas Christ. It's all over on the side. Bandcamp, thomaschrist.bandcamp.com. And thank you, Sion. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, SM. I appreciate it. We're going to go one more song here. This is one of my favorites, one of my personal favorites. This one's Two Blistered Eyes. We can't go out on this soft stuff. We got to go out on something a little heavier. So this is Two Blistered Eyes off of Regaining Composure.
our fingernails. Too psychotic to live, too frightened to die. We take it all in through our two blistered eyes. Medicated, sedated, we will all fall away. We're learning to cope, not much hope for today. Born with this disease and there isn't a cure. Everyone's infected, the sinful and pure. Count up the days, mark them off one by one, until we run out of ink and know the time has come. All we can do is take our pills, lay down and cry, and take it all in through these two blistered eyes. No, 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 no. Get it done and get bare and know it. Resist it real. Try heaving and screaming, ripping your fingernails. Too psychotic to live, too frightened to die. We take it all in through our two blistered eyes. The fear and the terror, the pain and the agony, the knowing, the waiting, the nausea, the shaking and the vomit, the nightmares, the screaming, the pounding heart, the numbness, the burning, the torment, the need to harm yourself. And it never stops. Not even for one day. It will last forever. Till that fateful day. Until that fateful day. This is the moment we've spent our lives hiding from. We've come so far and we've gone so long, but we cannot run. We cannot run. The tonic and paranoid, restless and pale. Try heaving and screaming, ripping our fingernails. Too psychotic to live, too frightened to die. We take it all in through our two blistered eyes. No, 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 no. Get it done and get paranoid, restless and pale. Done heaving and screaming, ripping your fingernails. Too psychotic to live, too frightened to die. We take it all in through our two blistered eyes.
That was Two Blistered Eyes. One of my personal favorites. Now that my voice is sufficiently destroyed, once again, I thank you all for being here. Really appreciate your support of this channel. Together, we will all grow stronger. So, I want y'all to have, greatest, I was thinking the same thing. If there was a greatest hits for me, that would be, thank you, SM, that would probably might be included. Thank you, Joe. right, so I'm gonna get off of here. I will post the link, and I think we're like 5 minutes too late, so we probably missed it. Unfortunately, I was trying to get it done before 8 o'clock, and I just couldn't. But anyway, one of my favorite bands. I'm gonna check this out because they just premiered a new video. I know, and so I'm gonna post this link. One of my favorite bands. It's not really a band. It's a project. It's one person. But it's a guy named Carl, and he has a band called. He's a musical artist called Angel Spit, and he's been releasing videos for his latest album. I think every Friday evening, Saturday morning if you're in Australia. He is originally from Australia. He's from Sydney, Australia. So anyway, I've talked to him before, and I kind of know him, but I just think what he does is so fantastic. I want to make sure that you guys are able to see it. So I'm going to post it in here. It's probably already premiered at this point, but this is a video for his song Spade. So be sure to go after this and go check that out. Because I think if you like what I do, I think you'll like what he does. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Be sure to check that out. Like and subscribe if you haven't done that. All the stuff, the Facebook page, you see it's right over there. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and try to take care of this leg situation and take it easy. So I'll see you probably around on different videos throughout the week, and we'll be right back here, Thomas Christ Live. Lord willing, we'll be back next Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So I hope to see you all here once again. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.